Fam, what's going on? It is Kyle Henderson of Bama Football on YouTube. That wasn't it. That was not it, right? That is not the standard when you play for Alabama football. All right, no excuses. And I want to ask you, as we get going, who do you point the finger on, right? I'm going to tell you like this, okay? I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's on the defense. The defense has to come up with stops. 1,000,000%. How many times did we see during this game the defense needed to make a play and they didn't? If you want to use this for rat poison in the locker room, whatever you have to do, play it again and again. People continue to see Alabama's defense as vulnerable. They showcased that today. Diego Pavia, right? A dude from New Mexico, right? Beat Auburn last year, and he beat you now too, Alabama. All right? Let that sit in. Vanderbilt was unranked. They hadn't beat Alabama since before everyone was born. What was it, back to the 80s? The defense is not right. This is not the standard. And you know what? The last 6 quarters of football, there's something going on, all right? So Kalen DeBoer, in all of your interviews that you've done, what is going on with the defense, right? Because, look, I like Kane Womack. I do. But, look, the defense has been eaten up. The last 2 quarters of play, you've been eaten up. You have been. The defense is not it. Right? What happened to the team that had a 17% third down conversion tonight? Vanderbilt came in and they did what they wanted to do against Alabama. The number 1 team. Were you rat poisoned? Was that it? Did you buy into it? Look, and I'll tell you, you know what? It's not on the offense. It's not on the offense at all, because you know what? This 4 + 2, it equals 6. It's not on Jalen Milroe. Jalen Milroe played a great football game. The interception was a tipped pass that went in the air, and they made a great play. All right? It wasn't on him. And it sure as hell is not on Ryan Williams. Look, I get it. The offensive line, they should have done a great job blocking, right? That's why Jalen Milroe got hit up. That was on Elijah Pritchett. It's not on Jalen Milroe, because that guy is playing his heart out. All right? This was on the defense. The defense tonight, this was why. So how do you respond to this game? What do you do from here? How do you fight? And what can you continue to do going forward in SEC play? And I'll tell you what, guess what? Vanderbilt, it's not like playing. This is a home game for Alabama. Nash Vegas, you're supposed to be hitting Broadway, right? You're right now, guess what they're saying in the SEC? Alabama's vulnerable, right? And guess what? Vanderbilt is not like Neyland Stadium. It's not like Death Valley. I don't even know if this team is better than South Carolina and Missouri. And going on the road to Oklahoma, and you know that Auburn is going to play somehow their best game of the year. Tighten up. Tighten up. This is your first chance of adversity. How are you going to respond in this game, after this game going forward? You should be disgusted. This is not the standard. This is not the standard of the Alabama Crimson Tide. This isn't it. They're pouring Gatorade on the coach. They're pouring Gatorade. This isn't the standard, all right? Fix it immediately. You have an opportunity. This season is designed to take a couple L's, right? You got to get back on track. Hats off to Vanderbilt. Hats off to Diego Pavia. He said only God knew who would win the game. Clearly, he was right. He said that the fans are storming the field. He said that this is a different Vanderbilt team. He was right. This guy beat Auburn. He beat Alabama. He probably coming for your team too. Kyle Henderson of Bama Football on YouTube. Not it. Not the standard. Fix it. Be right back with a post-game show.